2 doubles. Insane. So there's just straight up not a lot of green here. We have a great red, reasonable, good. I don't know. It's scary when I've played against it. But the other colors really aren't super interesting. Sharpshooter is good. Bandit is very good. 5 cards are wheeling. In general, I'd rather have the Bandit. Now, notably, this pack also doesn't have a lot of green in it. So it might be a mistake to get into green. Hots for 4. I'm going to take the Bandit. Okay. Oh, fuck me. This is unfair. All the good cards are here. God damn it. I want throw. I want literally all like 6 cards from this pack. I'm getting 2. And I'm probably not going to get a second good one. Fuck me, man. Turf and Settle is just so strong. Technically, this is more likely to come back than this, so. Grizzly, Brute, Pair. Bandit. Turf and Settle does work nicely with Grizzly, however. I don't like that Grizzly's a 4-2. Again, I have no experience with Brute, but I'm just not going to take it immediately here. Out of these, I think the Vantage is fine. Skullcrack is good, but it can't hit creatures, which means it's not as good. Obviously, these can be good. These are both reasonable pickups. This is a reasonable pickup. Actually, both of these would be reasonable pickups, but I'm just going to take the land here. Ooh, interesting. 1 card's wheeling from this pack, but I don't think it's going to be good. I think we just take the Bandit. Bandit's really nice because it just helps me make sure, like, they're essentially as good as, if not better than, Deserts. Back from War is very strong. The other option here is Commando. Commando, again, pretty strong. But I think Back from War is just generally stupid, so we'll take that. So we got double Karn, double Zombie. We got Warson, Test User 5, Kista, Throckmorton, TLP, Joho, Engie, Garon, and me! Speaking of... That's funny. Fuck it. Yeah, I find it amusing. We might not end up playing this, but this card is just the funniest. I've died, I want to say 3 or 4 times to this card, and 2 or 3 of those times I was winning. So we did get Skewer back. We also got Peddler back. I think we're going to take the Skewer. It hits any target. Sure, it's a sorcery, but being able to Lightning Bolt something is very good. Having Reach is very good in this format, especially considering your lands give you a little bit of that Reach. The Deserts, that thing, right? That is some amount of Reach. So, like, generally speaking, in in games, like, you're not going to want to go down a certain threshold of life based on the likely cards that can burn you to death. Well, it's harder to calculate that here because of the deserts. So for right now, we have a duel that we might not end up using. That's fine. We have a win con that we might not end up using. Again, that's fine. And we have just a strong card that, again, we might not end up using. Right now, we have 3 red and 3 green. Technically, we have more green because of these two, but just our base cards, we have 3 red and 3 green. This is meh. This is meh on many levels. I think if I'm taking something from this, it's the line breaker. So Terror is very strong for red. My green cards combined are better. Oh, okay, cool. I think we take the backwoods here. Peddler is good. We do love Peddler. Peddler is very nice at giving us the ability to craft? Shape? Something. Do stuff with our hand, but the land's the land. Oh, shit. Okay. What do you do? Wherever you commit crime, create 2 zombies. Okay, we're taking that? Like, we love the Outcaster, but I'm fairly certain it's correct to just take Gisa here. Yeah, I mean, it's a 5 and a 4/4 with a ward that just gives you passive benefits. So we're probably solidly going to be in Jund here. If we're able to get a land that is, within our colors, but also has blue, and we can take it without losing out on anything, then we're fine. 6 cards wheeling from this. We'd like the Outcaster. We'd love the Bandit. Don't really care about Duelist. Having a Peddler is nice. Agony is just straight up removal, so that's also just fine. But the main one, I think, is probably Outcast. Oh, shit. So this is a pretty good pack for us. 5 cards of wheeling. We're almost certainly going to be able to get something from it. Even if that something is just Roundup. I like Roundup, so that's fine. Again, would love the Bandit. The Vampire's just generally strong. This is fine. But, I mean, you just take this. And this is why you love Bandit so much. It's just having that ability to manifix for you is good. We're going to want to find more dual lands if we want to play Akul. And I'm pretty sure we want to play Akul. One of the dope things is... Primal Command, what do you do? Not a ton, in my opinion. I think Blood Hustler is the correct line here. Card is stupid. Card is legitimately stupid. You have a repeatable way of committing crimes. Whenever you commit crimes, she gets bigger once a turn, but still. 3 cards wheeling. This, all actively good. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. But I think the Hustler's the best card there. Don't get me wrong, Derailment is very strong, but Hustler dumb. Stable Master is another Mana generation card. It is only green, technically. For death, whenever legendary creature control deals come damage to a player, draw a card. We have 2 legendary creatures right now. 3 cards wheeling. I think it's a little bit more likely that this wheels than this. But yeah, there's a non-zero chance that Vraska comes back around, and we would take it. We have 2 legendary creatures right now, so yeah, it's reasonable. Ooh, do we take a bandit or a backwoods? I think we take a backwoods here. The fact that this is coming around so late is very interesting. I'm pretty sure we're going to see like some number of these cards as our wheels. Like, I don't think we're going to get the other bandit, but I think we just want the backwoods here. Yeah. Yeah. I would have preferred if our last pick was the backwoods, and then this one could have been the bandit, but it's not how it shook out. Oh, Jesus, man. The Railman is very strong, but this is another legendary creature. Yeah. Like, if we're able to get that Vraska back, it wouldn't be bad. Just straight up, being able to give our, 1 power creatures Death Touch, already quite nice. But having 3 separate legends that we can use to draw, it's pretty good. 1 card wheeling, don't know what we're going to get back from that. Holy shit, is no one taking red-green? It's no one's taking red. What are people taking then? Black, I guess? Like, good blue card, good blue card. I mean, it's a blue-white, but, like we take Throw. Throw from the Saddle is better than Savage Smash just because Smash, you have to fight. Are we taking a second Akul? That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Like, we would love to take Gardener, technically, just because it mana fixes, but we're taking the second Akul. I don't think we've seen... Yeah, no, we haven't seen the pack yet that had Vraska joins up yet. I would love that Vraska joins up now. We'll take the Peddler. Peddler will be helpful for mana reasons. This is removal. We have 2 Throw from the Saddles, a Skewer the Critics. I think that's okay. I think we want to make sure that we have the ability to cast our very strong cards. This I don't think was it, but I will take the Roundup. I want to say this next one is the one that we could have gotten Vraska's, but I legitimately don't remember. Tag. I'll take the boots, but I'm not super happy about it. Okay. Let's see, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. Also helps us mana fix, technically. Yeah, pretty good. Confirm. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, what do you do? Look, that's good. Don't get me wrong. Fucking Vraska, man. Like, what is happening? Why are there so many legends? I have 5 total legendary creatures. I think we take Accident here. I do want to make sure I have an amount of removal. What the fuck? Rakish Crew. You're not splashing blue for. I don't think it's worth trying to fit in like Villainous Wealth in that. I think it's better to just stick to our current colors. So the options are like Crew, Blood Boy, Raven, and Strider. I said Blood Boy, I meant Bone Boy. I'll take Strider. Gold Rush is decent. Decimate is not good. It works with Back for More. 2 cards wheeling. I don't think it'll be Gold Rush, but I'd be fine getting Gold Rush. Jesus, creatures. People do not care about green right now, which is insane to me. I'm not sure. I would love the Possum, but I think it has to be Mesa. I'm greedy. I'm taking the Possum. Very cool. Has potential. I think we go Derailment here. Because we do need to have an amount of removal. I swear, if I don't get at least 4 wins with this deck, I'm going to cry. Oh, baby's going to cry. I work with idiot children. What the fuck? What? Where did that come from? Wolverine is cool. I would love Crew. I'd love Crew. Pylon. Pylon Crew. Pylon. I need to be able to cast my spells. I hate this card. I hate cards like it. I'm going to take it. I might not end up playing it, but I do think it's correct for me to take it. Ankle Biter is what I would generally take. I don't think I care about it. I'm gonna take the Oasis. Lackey is good to have. It fixes for us. Flash draws a card. It replaces itself is what I technically should say. Hasten Ward. Can't believe I have 5 legends. And I didn't even get to take the Vraska's thing. I don't remember what I took instead of it. But whatever I took, it was wrong. Whatever I took instead was wrong. I guess we'll take the Desecrator. Ew. Meh. Alright. Okay, we have to pare this down. Wizards, please, I'm begging you. Well, if I cut 7 cards, though. It's not too bad. 22 and 8. Alright, we're probably not going to want to cut any of our non-creatures. Or at least not many of them. I have to do this first, because Wizards is stupid. Yeah. Sure. Okay. So I just want to double check. Accident, Derailment, Boots. I'm not enamored with Boots. Boots I might get rid of. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 pieces for removal. A little on the light side, but it's fine. I don't believe I have any cards that actively mill myself. Oh no, I did take the Burrow Fiend. So Burrow Fiend does work nicely with this. Can a crime during your turn? It gets indestructible. Maybe we can make crime. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 crimes. Not a ton of crimes, but it's alright. 7. I think I'm going to drop the muscle. Well, I'll put the muscle in limbo. When it enters battlefield, search the library for physical under desert reveal and put on top. I generally don't like these types of cards because they don't fuck up your draw, but like they damn near fuck up your draw. So I have Stable Master, Double Bandit, Peddler. One treasure token. 2 treasure token. I'll count you as 3. So I'm just trying to see. Count you as 4. I'm just trying to look at how difficult it might be to cast Akul. Because obviously I don't have to cast him on turn 4. Mounts. I mean, Stable Master could make it so I can cast like these easier, but I think we're gonna yeet the Stable Master. For now, we're gonna yeet the Deputy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. This. Do we possibly cut the Terror? No, you never cut the Terror. Do I have a reason to bounce things? Prickly Pear. So we have 1, 2, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of just 2. It does attack as a 4/5 though. I think of our mounts, Grizzly's the easiest to cut. I'm gonna cut the boots. I don't think I care about the boots. I think I'm gonna cut the line breaker. I'm keeping the lackey. I don't think it's correct to do a 41 card here. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay. It's possible we should cut 1 Akul. I don't want to, but it's possibly correct. Gisa gets to be the picture though. How many creatures do we have that are large? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll count it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A decent number of creatures that are large. I think for right now I'm going to get rid of Desecrator. I'm not putting wait for it. I will put Legen-wait though. Done with this. I can't believe I have to go here to do this shit. But I cannot stand it. I was gonna ignore it. I can't. Wizards. I don't know what you have to do to optimize it, but you need to optimize it. Because it's kind of ridiculous. Thank you. Alright. Let's hope this goes well. This isn't super great, but I don't think we can mulligan this. We've got lands and spells. Okay, opponent mulligan, that's good for us. I just want to get this down. There are potential reasons of waiting, namely being able to trigger Outlaw, but we play the Swamp. Now, I can just play this here. Next turn... Next turn I play this, turn 4. I'd probably end up casting this, to be honest, but I might put this in plot. I will cast it. I might not end up getting value from it this game, but it's whatevs. Hustler is pretty nice. Play the Swamp. And we play the Possum. Like, we have no need to play this yet. I guess technically speaking, we could play this, and then we'd have hold up 4 mana for this or this, but I'd like to just have a larger creature. Okay, what have they plotted? Payload to the Bog? That's fine. Can play the Forrest here. They did mulligan, so maybe it's possible they'll need additional lands after this. The unfortunate bit is I can't reasonably attack in with this right now. So I think I'm just going to plot this. And the reason I'm plotting this instead of the Terror, even though I can actually cast this, but not the Terror, is just mana efficiency. Like, if I draw another land next turn, then theoretically I can plot this, play this, and this, triggering this. So, why would you do that before? So my opponent made, in my opinion, a slight mistake. They should have looked at the top 8 before plotting this, because they might have a card they would have preferred to play or plot. Okay, so we missed a land drop, which is not great. So what do I want to do here? You're annoying. I'm gonna have to kill you with this. I think we just this here. Yeah. Play this. Make a dude. Mount with you, because I'm not blocking. Decline. So actually hitting my opponent. So if they only play 1 scary creature this turn, we have a way to deal with it. If they play 2, it's a little bit more frightening. Game 3, yep. For what it's worth, this does attack into this favorably. Okay, yep. Turf from the settle. Yep, that's unfortunate. I'd still like a land. To be able to use both modes on this. Hilarious. I'm uncertain if this is the best line, but it is the line that I'm taking. Okay, they double block. Swag. So I don't get the double trigger on this, but I don't think we don't not play this. We can just play Akul next turn. ATB or cast. ATB. They're annoying. 3, 4, 5. This can still attack for 5, notably. The question is, do I want to plot this turn so that next turn I can do this and this? Because we don't need to play Akul yet. This. And this. We got I'm absolutely fine with that. Now, I would not be surprised if their deck has back for more, is the thing. Yeah, like this just feels like a deck that has back for more. So I'm going to plot my Stinger, and then next turn, Stinger and one of these. I guess it depends on if I have... No, JK. It's just one of these. Sure. Okay, so they don't have back for more at instant speed right now, which is good. Back for more is an instant, so that's something that we have to keep in mind. Yep. Absolutely want that on top. So here, we're going to Gisa. And so the reason we're Gisaing here is, one, she's annoying to target. Akul is not. And two, once I start activating Blood Hunter, not only am I getting no Dex, thank you. Not only am I getting her bigger, but I'm getting zombies as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm two lands away from being able to do double that, but that's fine. And again, if I lose one of these creatures, I have back for more, which is instant to speed. So refer a card, shuffle, put on top. Are you doing all of them? Paying 5 mana? Yeah. So you get a card put on top, they draw 3 and lose 3, sure. They'll have 3 mana at the end of it. And again, if one of my important creatures dies, that's why this is on top. Oh, god damn it. My slobs is doing this again. If you can hear me. Let's see. do this. I'm going to keep this one back as a chump blocker. Technically, I could put them on a 2-turn clock, but I'm still accomplishing that with Blood Hunter's activated ability. So we get to just pass here. During our opponent's turn, we can use Blood Hunter. Notably, this is a forced fight. So while my opponent has an 8-8, still, I don't necessarily want to back for more. So that is important to note. But with Blood Hunter, I still have them on a 2-turn clock anyway. So because we use it, put them to 7, triggers this, makes it larger. So yeah, I don't even think I would block. I'm going to do this now. I don't think it matters, but I'm still going to do it. So this is 6 damage that they could theoretically only block 1 of. They can block this. Block this. Yeah, I believe they're dead. I believe they are incredibly dead. 1, 2, 3. Just don't have enough mana to do that. Do this. This. And then we attack with these 3. And we see what happens. I have access to Derailment. I have access to Hustler. Sure, that is fine. Let's see. If I Derailment now, they theoretically die. So I think I am going to attempt to Derailment. This does trigger these still, which is nice. Ooh, that is an oof. I still get my tokens, so I'm kind of fine with that. Now they're able to block, but they still lose one of the things and take 3, so they're still not... They don't have menace anymore! Actual Sag. I can't believe this. I swear to God, if I lose because of this shit again, I'm gonna be so upset. No, it's just those 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back for more. Social speed back for more. Comes back as a 4/4. We kill the prickly pear. These regain menace. Okay. Okay, if I attack with all of them, they can kill this and take 4. Right, so they block like this, double block this, they take 4, go to 2. I think I value... Because they're going to take 4 anyway, right? So there's not really a reason for me to attack with that one. Yep, that is correct. Yeah, Villainous Wealth is very frightening. I'm down to 17 cards. They're at 18? Okay, Jesus. How'd they get so far in their deck? That is second Pillage the Bog. Interesting. So they get to get their best card here. Am I boned? No. The flashback still has a cost. Could they have won that? Or maybe not won, but I need to see if they were dead or not there. Also, is my audio fine? My fucking Streamlabs is doing the stupid thing again. So they paid 3 for the Grizzly, so they had access to 4. They could cast Consuming Ashes if they hadn't played the Grizzly, right? Like, this doesn't... I didn't meant to leave match! I don't think that was a... If you cast a second... Yeah, no, they could have exiled something. They would have had 1, 2, 3 blockers still. Okay, they were still dead, but technically speaking, they could have got rid of a creature of mine. I get to go first. I have 1 of each of my colors. I have Akul, which is going to be difficult to cast. I do think it's still worth keeping. Everything looks fine on Twitch's end, but I'm just worried because of Streamlabs just being stupid. Opponent deep in the tank, it seems. Oh, Prophet's here, trying to hide. I see you, Prophet. I'm on to you. Okay, they did end up mulliganing. They kept their second. We play the Swamp. I like the roundup, but we play the Hunter. We do this if we feel we have to. I don't feel I have to. So I'm going to probably plot the roundup. Plot roundup. Which costs 1 to do. Yeah. Plot roundup. Next turn. I can play both of these. And I can throw from the saddle. And kill this. Sure. No text, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we do like grabbing this. Missing our 4th land, especially in Akul's colors, would be very sad. So we do this. We do this. Incredibly sus. For a single red. That single red is kind of freaking me out. First strike? Possibly. If I throw from the saddle on here, I can guarantee this dies. But I think we hit the lackey because I'd rather the harvester stick around than the lackey. Unfortunately, the lackey can only kill the abolisher, but killing the abolisher, the abolisher is fine. Now, theoretically, I could attack with both, but the possibility, Like, obviously, this, like, they're also holding up mana for this, but the possibility that they have the 1 mana card, I think it's 1 mana, that can give +1 in first strike, makes me not want to attack with this, and if I'm not attacking with this, there's not really a point attacking with both. Next turn, this will be 3 power. We're chilling. Well, it'll be 3 power, or I'll be doing something else. Looks like I'm doing something else. Say hello to Akul. Okay, 5 mana. If they kill a cool, not exile, they kill a cool, and I draw an untapped land next turn, then I can bring it back, punch Eartha in the face, and have Bloodhuster become a 3 power creature. No! You monster! You fucking monster! Sure. I don't super care. So they can make Eartha Joe a 4/4, but actually, Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Okay, they don't end up doing it. No, were the mana cost? Okay. Derailment, which is nice. Did you mean to block first? Oh, that's fine. Goodbye. Now, technically I could have sacked Lackey first to draw a card. I would have used the token, but no, it's fine. Bruce Tarl. My opponent has some good things as well. I'm uncertain about attacking. What would I like to draw? Gisa, Terror, why are you doing that? Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Sack this, I think. Prickly Pear? Yeah. Do you want to play Prickly Pear here? I'm at 15. If we block Bruce, what do you do again? Resistance toughness. Might be 4. Block Bruce. Chump the Ox, because it's guaranteed 4. Take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 potentially. I think we're gonna go for the... I think we're gonna go for this line. And then... pass. So we go for this line because... we are weak this turn, but long term we're better because we'll get the trigger on this. We'll have more total creatures, and technically, like if my Akul dies, right, then I can play this. I get a mana. I can back for more for my Akul. So this just gives me flexibility to get a cool back since I don't have 6 mana, right? So like if my opponent attacks here, I block, and they end up killing my Akul. Sure. I can get it back and kill something of theirs. So we block here. We block here because that's guaranteed 4 damage. So theoretically, this is 9, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Sure. Okay. So here I can do this. Fucking red, whatever. And this. What do you say? Gotcha. Has to be a sorcery. I think I just play this. My opponent is out of cards in hand. So I think just playing this is correct. I don't get like the immediate value, but that's fine. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potential attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers, so I do not attack yet. Again, if like worst thing happens where my Akul dies, I can bring it back. I have 2 loser tokens that I can use to bring something else back. Par example, if I end up losing my commando this turn, and I'm able to get another one of these, I can just sack things, get commando back. Commando comes back since it has no counter, since it had no stuff on it. I get to have it be large. That's suspicious as fuck, but okay. We do this. And if they have a way to give their stuff indestructible, like, I'm essentially boned anyway. We do this. 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 Not you. Block here. Force them to use mana at least. Then I don't really want to take 3. I think we want to block like that. Sure. That's fine. I don't think I agree with that attack. You shouldn't. Why would you do that on your own turn? I'm at 4. I guess I can die pretty easily, so I do need to start attacking. Yeah, we just play this pretty much at any time. Like, as soon as we get another untapped land, then we probably just get back Prickly Pear as 2 more blockers. So I have 2 cards in hand. Okay. I don't know why they're... Unless they have a follow-up that cares about having committed a crime this turn. I don't know why they're not waiting to be able to use it as a blocker. I think that's very strange. So, they're at functional 10. If I attack with all of them, they block this, they take 8. They go to functional 2. So I don't think I can do that. I think that we play this first to get the trigger off. We attack with just this. Okay. And if I need 3 blockers, I can actually sack these and get back the pair. And if I need 1 more life, I can sack those, get back Blood Hunter, and activate Blood Hunter. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm relatively safe here, actually. If they're going to target that and pay for it, I might just sack it. Don't. You can block. This is not sorcery speed, right? Yeah, that's not you can block. Though. Like, that's the thing is you can block. Alright, I'm not able to do this at instant speed, you fucking dumbass. Alright, well, I guess my opponent's giving up. Good game. Yeah. So I should have recognized that, actually. Just to describe more explicitly what I'm talking about. I forgot that this is only a sorcery, which makes sense. So when I got my things here, I should have recognized there's a non-zero chance that I might need an additional blocker. So getting Prickly Pear would have been an option. But also, considering the fact that, again, there are the deserts in this format, and I was at 3, getting the Blood Hustler was actually one of the better things. Because as, like, on their upkeep, before they even get to draw, I can then activate Gisa, right? Or not activate Gisa, sorry. Activate the Blood Hunter, put myself back to 4. My Blood Hunter happens to grow bigger, but that is immaterial. And then I regain my zombies anyway, right? Essentially, I'd be trading 1 for 1, except one of those cards gains me a life, right? So I should have recognized that and immediately done that on my turn, but I am dumb and I like doing things instant speed. My opponent didn't for some reason. So. If my bandit dies, I'm fucked. But I'm absolutely keeping this hand. Luckily, I'm no longer relying on my bandit. Sure, that's fine. So what we could do is we could play Jolene. Actually, oh, I get to have my cake and eat it too. I was gonna say we can play Jolene and then play this tapped, but because of this, I get to just play this or plot this and still get this in. Swag. Green. Backwards. And plot. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Now we have the ability to, like, throw from the saddle with something large. Next turn we have 5 mana, potentially 6 total. They could play Grizzly into this, which would be a pretty decent play. They play Wily Duke. Okay. functionally the same play. This is slightly better. So we play Swamp Luna. Stop it. This Swamp. Play Commando. Play Commando. So, do I want to explosive or throw? I think we want to explosive this. Because even though this is instant, this has a way higher upside. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so red. Derailment. Then we get this. And we Jolene. Ow. Oh, no. Yikes. All I gotta say is yikes. Quick draws the card I was thinking of last game. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. I wanted to get the 1/1 counter. Mm-hmm. There's a pretty reasonable chance that they have the 2 mana white instant that gives indestructible and lifelink. I don't think I need to attack yet. Cow. Sag. That doesn't, for what it's worth, it doesn't guarantee that they didn't, so. They blue. Interesting. Sure. Oh my god, he has a face. After it passed away, the rancher swore she saw hope shining in the pig's eyes. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll play this. I will crew my possum. I will attack with my possum and my commando. Unless they double block with, like, the 4/4s, I get to kill both creatures if double blocks occur. 0. It's the correct. That's actually not the correct thing to do. They were not supposed to attack with the cow. Because now I get to kill the cow. Whereas previously I would not have been able to kill the cow. Sure, farm it's fine. Whisper's fine. Silencer is absolutely hilarious. 2, 3. What the fuck? I guess technically I could have attacked with that, but I don't know if it mattered. I think it was a great choice. What the fuck are you doing? I guess they just gave up? The spam is weird. MTG is coming to Arena. Do you think this is a good choice? I do. I think being able to have really cool cards in Timeless, I don't know if they're coming to Historic, whatever. Being able to have really cool cards for Timeless, I really appreciate. Because again, this is like functionally the only way we are able to play Legacy / Vintage on Arena. And I'm here for it. I have so much hair. It's so voluminous. I love having long hair. Best thing I ever chose to do is let my hair grow out. There was a time there where I looked absolutely terrible, but otherwise pretty good. This is functionally a 4-card hand. No visible friend to fairy avatar blank sleeves. This is either someone very new or someone who's messed up. Aren't Timeless cards legal in Brawl? Like, I have something to play on turn 2, but I don't think I can justify keeping this otherwise. This is substantially better. I think we get rid of one of our bandits. Yeah, I think we get rid of one of the bandits. The backwoods. Next time we can play the bandit into Jolene. Or derailment if we really need it. Blood Hunter's actually pretty dope. I want to surveil here. I don't think I need to surveil yet. I'm just gonna let the chips lie. Normal Brawl is Historic, I thought. That's... I don't remember if... I guess I just don't remember what is where. That's unfortunate. Excuse me. So if it's not a land, we're eating it. It's a land, we're keeping it. We'll play the Pugilist. So we did lose our better mana fixer, but we're still fine. Like, depending on what my opponent does, I can just attack with Jolene. Explosive Derailment if they have a blocker. If they don't, I just get to attack with Jolene. Yeah, alright. So the question is, do I want to derail this? It gives me a treasure. It makes it so I can play my Blood Hustler this turn, actually. I think that's reason enough to do it. Now I could wait and see if they're going to do some bullshit. Like use a red combat trick, but I would much rather just have the safe attack. To make the treasure, we play Blood Hustler out. Argument could be made that I play Badger instead, but... And the argument there is, this can attack bigger. Sure. Sure. Sorcery. Damn. Is it worth losing Jolene? I'm uncertain. I'm legitimately uncertain. I think it is. Next turn, if I draw land, I can activate Blood Hunter. If I don't, I have kind of removal, but I have a Badger that can smork. I do need to draw actual black mana, but more importantly, I need to draw Spiels. Spiels that matter. Yeah, unfortunately, I have a lot of black. I mean, I haven't drawn any of my black mana yet. Okay, that has to die. This is fun to have, but doesn't do anything. That what creatures? I have 2, so this is at least going to be 4 power. So I can see if they want to block, I suppose. Very unfortunate draws, or hits there, actually. Okay. But now I can play Skewer for a single mana, which theoretically lets me hold up, quote-unquote, a different piece. I still get my Blood Hunter up. To derail that. Unfortunate that my Blood Hunter is not able to do things, but I'm very curious as to what else they have. I mean, it looks like we're both stuck on mana, but their mana situation is probably better than mine. Unless they're also playing a 4th color, they don't have access to it. Thor from the Saddle is actually huge. Because this gets to be bigger. We get to kill this. And we get to continue attacking. And they probably want to block. Because this is more than half their life. Okay, they decide to keep it. Drawing all of my black sources. I mean, we keep attacking. This draws cards, yeah. So I think they just chump block with the 2/2. Double blocking is stupid unless they have a trick. Okay. Yeah, I need a fucking black source. Razzle Dazzler. You can just attack with that. It is risky if I have removal for this. But I think it's correct for them to attack. They might get a land. Comme ça. I don't want to show them this, I don't think. No, actually, I need to play it prior. Now, technically, this is endangering my Blood Hunter, but I think I have to continue pressing the attack. You can do this whenever. You can do this whenever. Whatever, alright. So I have them on a 3-turn clock with just my Blood Hustler. That doesn't include my backwoods that's in the back. Fuck. That's unfortunate. I need a swamp. Actually, a single swamp probably isn't enough, but it's not nothing. This isn't a swamp, but it does a thing. I don't think I sack it yet. I think I force my opponent to do things so that they don't just get a free card draw here. Technically speaking, there's a chance I'm losing out on a land, but I'm going to have the treasure anyway. And if there is a land on top, I still get to play the land next turn. Because I actively have cards that are good. Now, the thing is, based on what happened with my Lackey, it feels like my opponent has non-zero amount of counter magic. That's fine. Sure. Ooh, fast blocks. One blocker. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so they do have white. Exit ability. Okay, it was a swamp. But I mean, if I had done that right, I wouldn't have been able to, like, nothing would have mattered anyway, so. Okay. Play the swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Black, black, yeah. So I do not have enough to play two things at once. Back for more would get me Jolene. Right, this adds a mana. I can play both. Okay. So we play this. My opponent has something at instant speed. I make a red mana. Black or red technically doesn't matter. I think I play a Akul. I think I play a Akul. Yeah, Akul has the more restrictive mana. Because with these lands, sorry, I can cast Gisa. I would not be able to cast Akul. Because I can turn one of these into a black. So I have black, black, 1, 2, 3. So does my opponent have something here? Okay. They don't on board. I do get to draw a card at the very least, which is nice. Peddler is nice. Does my opponent not have anything? Sure. So we're going to kill my Trailblazer, most likely. Sure. If they had that, they were supposed to do that before Akul resolved. Okay. Peddler, back for more. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can cast just back for more. That's frightening. Less frightening. Do I put Gisa into my graveyard? I can only cast this or this. I can't do both. Fuck. Pretty sure I can still only plot this, yeah. It's fine. So I have this coming. I have back for more on Gisa, which will give me 2 zombies. When I put it at 2, I still have another backwoods. I believe that's my only target things. I have more land in deck than non-land, which is not the best. Opponent potentially still restricted on the amount of white they can cast per turn. Sure. Sure. I'm very curious what they have in their hand. That's pretty good. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cast this. Would you like to do something about it? As of right now, no. I think I need to be patient with my back for more. What you doing, opponent? Okay. They target that. Back for more. My Gisa. And I just have to hope they don't have the counterspell. Insanity. So even if they end up removing my Gisa, I will still have the zombies. If I lose Gisa, I don't have Menace, but it is what it is. You gonna have me fight something else? No, I think that redirection is red-red, so I don't think they can do that. I'm very curious what my opponent has here. They can't bounce this because it has ward. Theoretically, I could have targeted the stinger back, but if I did that and they had a bounce spell to bounce their own thing, then it would have been not great. So they have something that they can do. They would have countered this. Yeah, it has ward. very much oops. It was countered, so they don't even get to draw a card. So they have 2 cards. I'm at 13. They're at 2. They have a 5/5. I have a board with menace creatures. Fortunate accident. Fortunate accident is good. Another Akul is good. Especially since I have prickly pear, so I'd... Interesting, okay. I think we attack with everyone but Gisa. They have menace, they can only block one of those, so they need to do more. Only killing Gisa doesn't work. Like, removing Gisa is still, it's still a total of 6 damage coming at them from 3 creatures. They have 2 blockers, so they have to do more than one thing. Sure. So they still are dead. Why the fuck? Why did you not target the peddler? What? Okay, well they could have survived, but they didn't target the peddler. So my opponent lost that game. Because now they take 3. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously I don't know what was in their hand, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this because I think it's important. So, if they had killed my peddler, I'd still have my Gisa. They would have had to double block this. They'd have 3 cards in hand, right? They double block this. I kill this dude, which makes it harder for them to block on a subsequent turn. But not only do I do that, right? They are tapped out currently, right? So I would then be able to just cast. I wouldn't be able to cast both. Yeah. I would be able to just cast probably, frankly, Prickly Pear based on the life total my opponent is at. Just having more attackers overall. So if this would be dead, this would be dead. I'd have Gisa and a 3/3 at the end of it. This would be dead. They'd have 3 cards in hand plus 1 that they draw. I would have, I forgot, I would also have Prickly Pear and another 1. So I'd have 4 creatures to their 1. Yeah, so I think I was still in a reasonable position despite all of this. They definitely lost because of what they played. They may have still lost despite if they played it correctly. But I do think it's important. What I'm really confused about, honestly, is why did they... They could see the zombie was a 3/3, though, right? This is very similar to a previous hand that I chose not to keep. The difference is we're going second and we have throw from the saddle. I'm going to keep this one. It's still very risky, but I feel a little bit better about it. God damn it. Hit you with the hello. Go with this. These aren't the lines that I want. I only have 4. So do this. We play the Hustler. The best thing to get next turn would be a Mountain, so I can Lackey and throw. Obviously, they have 4 mana here. Okay, they didn't have it. That's fine. Ooh, very unfortunate. Like, playing this is good. Playing this to kill this is better. My opponent is possibly on mono green, but I don't want them to remove this and get ahead on mana. So the reason I can do this is because when I commit a crime, this becomes 2. This gives me the innate +1, so I'm able to just boop, boop, get rid of this. Argument could be made to get rid of this, but I'm much more worried about the 3/3 that can get them more things than their 2/2 that can just add extra mana. Gardener's fine. Are they missing a land? They are. Okay, very interesting. So they are missing a land drop. Here we have the ability to... Let's see. I think we want to Lackey Bandit. Yes, I believe Lackey Bandit. We could also attack... Like, it's not a good idea, but we could attack. They technically need the mana. Like, I thought they were mono green. They might not be mono green. If I attack and just do this, how far behind does that make me? Not very, because next turn I'll just play the Bandit and Prickly Pear. This is not sorcery? Yeah. I'm actually fine with this. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. And it's good to get in those random points of damage when you have, you know, when there are desert running around, when you know that you have access to Skewer the Critics, right? Just being able to get that 2 damage could be mean the difference between winning and losing the game. Let's see. Sure. Kills the Hustler. I do think that's correct. I could double block this, but I don't want to. I want to be able to potentially play this next turn, so no blocks. I got the Dargon. Okay. So I can play the Prickly Pear and plot the Dargon and attack for 1. Because this is not blocking. My opponent can play this as a 3/3. This is going to be a 6/6, potentially 7/7, depending on how my hand shakes out. Sure. You've committed a crime. How could you? Sure and sure. So they have red and green. No, I don't think it's worth trading anything of mine for anything of theirs. Okay, then. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck. I get to play all of the cards in my hand because of this card. And I get to... Okay, I have to do this... Shit. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. So this is actually going to be a 5/5, but I think that's fine. I think that's a price I'm willing to pay. So we do this. Play it. We add a red or black, doesn't technically matter. We played Akul. This could be a land. It is a land. We play the Terror. That is not a land. But we can do this. We have a 6/6 now. I am just going to pass the turn here because I have Sky Supremacy next turn. Opponent only has 1 white and 1 red currently. Savage Smash means they could kill they could kill either of my creatures. They would have to sack. Okay, that's fine. They kill a Akul. Sure. Roadrunner is pretty good. Okay. Play the land, obviously. We can kill Artifact and deal 4 damage. Do you have to tab? You do have to tab. Let's see. What do I want to do here? You have Trample. I'd like to make you stronger. Work it harder, make it better. Do it better, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour. Work is never over. Let's go ahead and Smork with the Terror. And only the terror. See what they want to do. They choose not to do anything. Okay. Target a creature. You. Actually. I think we kill this while they can't do anything about it. Oh shit, they can! I'm stupid. I forgot about literally the two creatures that I'm using. I was supposed to kill the shooter. I'm dumb. I still get to kill the gardener. But I should have killed the shooter. I mean, it sacks the token, so, like, they can't attack for free. But that was a misplay on my part. I should have killed the sharpshooter. Sure. So I still have second Akul, Jolene, back for more. Hi, yes, hello. Land is a uh-oh. Another land is another uh-oh. That's actively not good. Deck, I really needed... Literally anything else? Yes. Literally any non-land. I would have taken Roundup as well. Just literally any non-land. Okay, well, this sucks. We do this so I can still attack with this properly. We don't do this. Yeah, it's a 2-turn clock regardless. I want to be able to survive an attack. This settles. Lifelink, flying, settles 4. I have to tap this. They can attack with this. 2 power. They have first strike. So we have to block in a way that's not great. I think we attack here. What card? Oh, that's very, very not good for me. They just chose not to block at all? This does not bode well. What card from MH3 so far is going into one of your decks? So one of my decks that already exists, and if we're talking about specifically on Arena... Okay, give me a second. Let's see. So I'm going to block you. 2. This is not great. I don't want to double block here and get blown the fuck out. So I think I'm going to block like this, this, and then these for there. If they can give all of their creatures indestructible, like, I was boned regardless, but I think this is the bet. Is it? 3. Would be more correct to let one thing through. So we have 2 attackers. And so just chump instead. Sure. This way, if they do have the ability to give all of the creatures indestructible, I'm not as blown out as I would have been. Cool. Okay, I'm just dead. Wait, what? They only had 1 red! Holy shit. They only had the 1 red. Holy fuck. I was so close to conceding. Because I thought they had the extra turn. So yeah, their mana was just fucked. Like, getting rid of this was really good. Because they couldn't get an additional combat step. And yeah, they only could do this, was give them first strike. Yeah, very satisfied with my decision. Hello, Masha. Back to the question of the MH3 cards, I'm legitimately not sure. Mainly, when I look at those things, I look for Death in Texas. And there's one thing that I'm certain I'm going to test out. Oh, for what it's worth, that wasn't including reprints. That I wasn't. I didn't include reprints there. If I were to include reprints, again, Solitude. I have to scroll down to get reprints while I wait for the person. Recruiter of the Guard. Maybe Savine's Reclamation. Theoretically, if I end up doing that, it would be I would switch Death in Texas to more of a Yorian list. But yeah, no, like Recruiter of the Guard as well as Solitude are ridiculous. This hand is a keep. We have all of our colors, and we're doubled up on red already for the Akul. We can turn 2 this, turn 3, plot this, turn 4, maybe play that, depends. We're going second. Alright, swag. It's mono green, so, you know, it's not exactly what we're looking for in this hand, but it is still fine. Black, black. What do they do? Buzzard. Sure. We have an accident, which is nice. We still don't have double black for it, but, you know, it's whatever. We do this. We play the Fiend. Yeah. I'm happy Ukin's Binding is real. I know I'll do ridiculous stuff with it. I'm sad that it's real because that card is f***ing stupid. Can't wait to play it against an EDH! Well, that's incredibly suspicious. Just gonna attack? Okay. I are very confused. Also, why the f was that so loud? What the hell is happening right now? I mean, I can have only so many Cyclonic Rifts. Yeah, the number of that should be 0. Is that an insane thing to... is that an insane take? Maybe. Do I care? Absolutely not. Get on my face. I think we just play the Possum here. I don't want to mill myself. I don't... Oh, Skullduggery. Fuck. Alright, fine. You forced my hand. Oh no, cool. Skullduggery would be essentially a trade here. I still attack. If they have Skullduggery, they have Skullduggery. Cool. They didn't have Skullduggery. Swag. And turn... I just realized my opponent missed a land. Oh, they also are on green. Okay. It's good to know. Doesn't matter too much. Next turn... So I lost the swamp, but I never had the swamp. And then back for more can get me the Akul that's in my yard, so it's not too much of an issue. Rude! Incredibly, undeniably rude. So they play Buzzard here for sure. I do wonder what else they play. Nothing interesting. We pretty much have to play the Bandit here. Being able to potentially back for more next turn is good. we are pretty much never attacking here. If they kill our bandit, we are sad. But yeah, we have to do this. Okay, that was too fast. I don't think they have an instant. That's unfortunate. That's going to kill something of mine. And they're going to get value. Oh, thank God they didn't. That's fine. I'll take 6. I do not care about that at all. Like, I'm at 20. Taking 6 is not an issue. Okay. So, here... Okay. I did get a land. So I can get Akul from my yard and kill this. Akul is probably the thing that I want from the yard the most besides Gisa, but I don't think I want to saddle this to do it. Oh, actually, yeah, I wouldn't be able to saddle it to do it. Okay, so the other option, if I don't want to do that, the other option is I pay 4 for accident. I have 6. I get to untap that. I could play free stride as well. Accident is able to destroy more things. I think I want to just do this now. And again, it could be incorrect, but get out of here. Now I could crew this. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think I'm just going to attack with this. Do you want to offer this as a trade? No. Because Akul wants me to sack things, so I'll just attack for 2. It's fine. Okay. So now we're in a situation where my board is better, and my opponent and I have roughly the same amount of resources. Sure, I get to kill this with accidents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. I don't get to Blood Hustler, though. Damn it. Let me just triple check. 1, 2... Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to. I'm able to play it the same turn. I just won't be able to play it beforehand, is the thing. Whack. Do this. That's 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I theoretically can do both. We hit this. Then I get to play the Hustler. Then we activate this on you. Then we attack with... No. Stop it. Then we attack with this. We want to attack with the Stubborn as well. I do. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. My board is such that I think being aggressive here is correct. My opponent has 2 cards left, so I think this is fine. I already got a box of MH3 pre-ordered, but I'll have to... Wait, what? I already got a box of MH3, but I'll have to pre-command what I didn't get by chance. I feel... What? Now do we go? It's my bird. This is not a problem. You have 4 blockers. I have... Yeah, I'm just going to take 4. I have many more attackers. Pretty sure just activate this. I don't know what pre-command is. I don't know what that means. You have trample that can block 2. Actually, I think my opponent's just dead. Yeah, I have lethal without having to attack with everyone. Shout out to trample. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone, but currently we have 0 losses. We're at 6 wins. We could get a perfect. I don't believe in jinx nonsense, so if I'm going to lose this game, I was going to lose this game anyway. I should have said pre-order. Okay, that's what I thought. But I was confused the way it was worded. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I already bought a box of MH3, but I'll have to pre-order what I didn't get from chance. I believe is what the intention there was. My man collects the foot of things. Yeah, we keep this. Obviously, if this dies, we're a little sad, but I don't think we throw that one away. Okay, so we do this. Next turn, we bandit. The turn after, we have access to, like, throw, reckless, blah, blah, blah. Bandit. If I draw a land, then I can stubborn and throw, which is also quite nice. My opponent plays a black or a red, they can kill my bandit. Okay, that's fine. And we got the land too. Never didn't have it. Literally never didn't have it. Because now we get to kill this and attack for 1, baby. So yeah, we get to... Oh, yeah, actually, not only do we get to attack for 1, we get to attack for 1 with our lackey. So this gets bigger, punches that in the face. Then we vomit out our reckless lackey. This is our 3rd turn, by the way. That was our turn 3. I have a piece of removal for whatever they play on 3. And theoretically, I can be attacking them for 5. Yeah, if you have a chance, kill mana dorks. This is why. Now, the thing is, the difference. My opponent has 7 cards. I have 2. I have to turn this advantage. Oh, God. Interesting. I have to turn this advantage into, like, a win. I think we cast Gisa here. I think we straight up cast Gisa. Gisa has ward for 2 and pay 2 life. So it's going to be difficult for them to remove it on their turn. Then on my turn, I'll be able to blow shit up. I could choose to saddle that. And I probably do, actually. Is that white card destroy a tapped creature? Or an attacking creature? I think there's a 2-mana white card that destroys a tapped creature, so I'm actually not going to saddle. I do not need to attack this turn. Getting potential 3 to 6, 7, 6? 2 cards? Yeah, 3 to 5, sorry. Getting through for 3 to 5 damage is not worth having my Gisa be killed easily. I have the ability to blow up the Wingsmith. Sure. I don't need land, but land is fine because Lackey can turn into a card. So here we Montagna, we Joe Montagna, we red. We attempt to blow this up now. Do you have protection for it? You do not. I will now... Let's see. I don't think I care about milling. I think I'm just attacking for... Was it 7, 9? Yeah. Was I right about them having the 2 mana destroy a tapped creature? Bro. What the fuck are you... So I was right, and my opponent just ignored the card. It had ward. What? So, one, I want to point out, I called it. Not crewing was correct. But also, oh no, this is, for what it's worth, I was wrong. I was wrong, but right at the same time. This is the card I was thinking of. This is attacking, but not tapped. But this has, it is ward, man. Sure, you get to draw an additional card. You are dead as fuck on board, I think. Swag. Next to combat, attack, attack, attack. If I attack like this, take 8. So I have to attack like this. If I do, they only take 6. Shit. Is that fine? It's fine. Yeah, I don't need to throw away my Gizo yet. Because they have to choose... Yeah, between essentially killing that or... Yeah, we kill that. I think I might as well sack the Lackey. Oh, I might need double black technically. Sure. I think I got accident. I did. It's funny. So I could have killed my opponent this turn. It is fine though. I can use this on some nonsense if I need to. Otherwise, should be pretty decent here. I want to do this on their I want to do this on their turn because if they have a way of giving it indestructible for only a turn, I'd rather it be on their turn. So they can't give it indestructible on my turn. I can't get surprised by some nonsense. Holy cow, sure. Okay. Yeah, I would also have been able to just throw, and I would have to more or less guarantee to kill. Well, I guess not, right? Because these all have menace. So if I attack with just these, that's 12. Even if they were somehow able to get rid of... Like, if they were able to block one, they still take a 9. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have needed to do that then. We went 7-0. And that's pretty good. Let's see. Do that. Seven little degree for no losses. Swag. We got 7 wins, 0 losses. Just for posterity, this is the deck list. These are all the cards that I drafted. This is the list. If I were to give what I think of the, what did you think of the deck? Yeah, so if I was to give like a few different MVPs, Gisa pumping out zombies, gross. Like, if that ability resolves once, it's already difficult for your opponent to deal with. If it happens second time, you're pretty boned. As usual, hard bristle bandit and throw from the saddle. 2 fantastic green cards. Are you also a common? 2 fantastic green commons that you see them, you like picking them up. Bandit, it mana fixes. Like, we have a double black, double red spell, and there were only a few times where we couldn't actively cast it from our hand. And in one of the situations, all we had to do was play Bandit, and we could cast it. Vraska, unfortunately, we didn't get to see, like, in action. Terror, we played, but again, you know, we didn't do anything with it. Back for More is a stupid card. It's pretty much always a stupid card. Its mana cost being 6 is a bit of an issue. Just making sure that you can get to that 6 mana, but I think overall makes sense that the deck is good. All right, I should actually talk about Akul. Akul's cool. It's a 4-mana 5/5 that has triple. Like, the fact that it flies and has triple is really dope. In a deck where I'm able to get, you know, some mercenaries to buff the power, it's quite good. Reckless Lackey, as always, shows why it's good. Early game, you attack with it. Late game, you can block, sack, turn it into not only mana fixing, but card draw. Yeah. Were there any cards that I feel like I would have done better with? I don't think so. If I wanted to cast back for more, playing the Stable Master instead of the Burrow Fiend would probably have been fine. Actually, it technically probably should have gone instead of the Roundup. When Roundup worked, it worked really well, but sliding it into, like, this deck specifically, I think is a little bit harder to justify than if I was playing a red-black mercenary deck that had, like, Vial Smasher. So I think, like, this as a swap wouldn't be bad. I don't think it would have been that much different, but I don't think it would have been bad. Technically speaking, I could have played a Eroded Canyon just as an additional, like, ping. I don't think it was necessary. Blood Hustler did what it was supposed to do, yeah. But I think MVP has to go to Gisa. Honorable mention, Hard Bristle Bandit. For non-creature, it's Throw from the Saddle. It's almost always Throw from the Saddle. Card's just so good. All right, let's get a price. All right, so after a streak of 3-3-4-3, we got a 7. Not only we got a 7, we got a 7-0. Absolutely correct. You'll love to see it. The only bad part for me is that I have to edit this and put it on YouTube, because it's a 7-win deck. For what it's worth, all I have to edit is just cutting out portions where I'm gone, or I go on a tangent. Although I should... it's long, though. I probably should cut it up into 1 or more parts. I don't know, I said 1. I meant 2 or more parts. Ah, yes, cut it into 1 or more parts. You know, like every video. Think of the fun deck I sent you last time. I didn't have a chance to look at it yet. That was on Sunday, right? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. So Sunday, I was relaxing after stream. Monday, which was yesterday, I didn't have to, but I was making Pokemon decks. Decks, not decks. Pokemon card game is garbage. I was making a couple Pokemon teams to play with my boy James. All right, pretty good. The sad part is we started off today with 5,100. We're at 5,820, but we gained. Right, we got a bunch of cards. We played a lot of Magic. I will say, to be honest, my perspective on limited has shifted quite a bit these past few weeks, I guess, because I literally do not have the resources to just craft these cards. I don't know why I went there. So I'm essentially forced to play limited if I want to play quote unquote real Magic. And I would say constantly, I hate limited. I don't think I can say that anymore. Even when I'm losing, unless I'm losing like in a fucked up way, then I'm still enjoying my time drafting generally. Now, I do not think I would feel the same if this were a real draft. An IRL draft, I think, would be annoying enough, and it might just be, you know, the autism, but it might be just uncomfortable enough that it's not worth it. And then, of course, you're literally playing, right? Like, the shuffling takes time. People finishing rounds takes time. If you're in the middle of the game, you can't like run downstairs real quick, get some water, right? So I think I've kind of turned around a bit on limited. I think limited is much less bad than I thought. And another thing, right? So previously, I had already said to a bunch of people that the reason that there are cards like this, Anointed Chorister, that are bad, the reason cards like this exist is for the limited format. And I would already defend cards like this because of limited, despite not liking limited. I'd be like, look, I'm never going to use this card. This card does not matter to me. It's almost always worse than many of the other human clerics you have for 1 mana. Case in point. Damn it, I thought there would be more immediately. Case in point. Case in point. Case in point. There we go. All right, cool. I made my point. Like, there are already going to be plenty of other cards, but the fact is, this theoretically has value in limited, right? I've said constantly, mana sinks are fantastic. Being able to have a thing that becomes a 4/4 with lifelink later on in the game is nice. Technically speaking, it could become a 7/7 with lifelink. But yeah, now my perspective from playing a decent amount of limited. How many? So these are the drafts that I think these are all of my Outlaws of Thunder Junction drafts. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Holy shit, I've drafted this set 23 times. It's given me even more recognition of why cards like this exist. Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to MH3 drafting. I think Modern Horizons 3 draft is going to be incredibly fun. It's going to be incredibly entertaining. Yeah, but no, I'm glad I'm enjoying my time. I'm getting cards, although slowly. And I should have wrote down my gem cost and gain from specifically draft, but I didn't do that. I believe I'm net negative by 1 or 2,000, but you know, I played today, got cards, got paid for it. Technically, this Twitch video will give me like, I don't know, 23 cents, something like that. After like a month, after like 4 or 5 months, I'll get a check from Twitch for like $60. I'm like, hey. But yeah, no, I'm very satisfied with it. Unfortunately, of course, I didn't actually get to playing Ravnica, but you know, it's all good. Anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out. There was a couple more people than usual. I will be back on Thursday. I have to double check